Folks in the house. Hope everybody's enjoying their Monday. Um, wasn't gonna do a video, but special occasion. First, thanks to all my subscribers. Anybody that watches my videos, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And reason I am doing the video today is it is my parents' 57th wedding anniversary. So I decided to throw a video for them. So happy anniversary, Mom and Dad, even though they do not own a computer. I thought I'd do something different. Just chilling on a couch, watched a movie like I usually do. Took them out to dinner, took them to a restaurant that opened, and I was kind of leery on it, but ended up going to a restaurant that we were the only patrons in there for eating. And while we were eating, another group came in. So it kind of was a little comfortable, not less being on edge, being in a restaurant with what's going on now. So it was nice just to have that experience because I was kind of leery about going to a restaurant that was crowded a little bit. Just me. Everybody, with this scenario, be safe. And it kind of is at that point. It's like you just, unless the society wants us to, that you're going to live by staying in. That's not healthy, and we're not prepared for it. I don't think to do that on an everyday basis. So it was nice to take them out. Went to a supper club and ended up being a nice time. Being a Monday, it was something different to do. My aunt and uncle kind of wanted to do yesterday, and I was like, well, let's go out on their anniversary date and, something to do on a Monday instead of just the weekend kind of thing. So it was kind of nice to do something on the beginning of the week that was nice. 57 years for my parents. There's that saying, when you take your vows for better or for worse. My parents, they had some times that were worse. And I will say this, any couple out there or anybody that's married that's going through some tough times, I hope you can stick it out. Please stick it out and enjoy. Things will get better. Make the best of it. There's a reason you got married. So hang in there. Like I say, the vows are there for better or for worse. And I think there's some people, they jumped on the, getting out of a relationship a little early with divorce. And I think you need to take it into consideration. This is a single guy saying this, so it's like, yeah, whatever. But when you have parents that have been married for 57 years, you see stuff and notice stuff. So they had their good times, and they've had some times that they got at each other's throats. Trust me, been there, seen it, done it. Been entertained with it. So yeah, 57 years. Mr. Johnson, you never know. You never know. Maybe tomorrow. So yeah, but yes, I decided to do the video. Then I'll be doing some movie talk shortly. So I guess again, kudos to my parents and anybody else out there that's been married. Congratulations, hang in there. You never know, Mr. Johnson. You never know. Somebody's possibly out there. You just don't give up on something like that. And take it easy on, what's going out there, everybody. What else? Nice weather going on. We're supposed to maybe get some rain from that tropical storm from yesterday. Oh, Mr. Johnson, Mom and Dad, 49 years for them. Congratulations for them. And big year 50 coming around the corner for them. So, yeah, it's nice to see marriages that last a while, and even when there's bumpy road. Um, Hopefully that road gets smoother at some time. All right, enough marriage talk. Get into my norm of movie talk. I do have my channel. My playlists are out there. I've kind of cleaned them up a little bit. I kind of took popular movies out of there and see what happens here. I appreciate anybody that watches and if anybody watches some of my older videos and maybe has watched some of my movies, please give me a comment, even if it's from the old video or want to make a comment on my newer ones from a past video, please take any comments. I've thrown enough movies out there. And if somebody watched one of my movies that I said it was okay and it was garbage, hey, let me know. Or vice versa, if I said it was bad and it ended up being good. Because I do have a playlist out there of movies to step away from. So, and if you're ever bored, I guess try one of those movies. If anything, watch a bad movie so you can enjoy a better movie, a movie down the road, and you think, "Oh God, thank God I'm watching this compared to the bad movie I watched." Some kind of psychological thing there. I don't know what. So movie talk. Gonna have some subtitle movies today and a little of everything. I'm gonna start off with my streaming movies. First one, movie from Norway called The Wave, and basically a tsunami hits Norway when a mountain collapses, and there's kind of some stats or talk about this happening, scientific, not facts, but people doing testing or the word I'm thinking of, I'm stuck on, and I just different logic on possibly on that if a mountain expands or it'll cause trouble, and it's kind of interesting. More or less the collapse of a mountain, and that there's talk about it if it would happen in Norway, that it would be pretty bad, for what I was hearing. Christopher Joner is in this, and Anna Del Torp from Norway. Again, it is subtitled 2015. It wasn't a bad movie. It held its own. My next movie, Train to Busan, something that's kind of being pushed on some of the streaming channels. Basically, a zombie movie in South Korea. And if you are looking for something a little different, it's a good movie. It does its own. It holds its own. There's a couple scenes that get a little annoying, but there's all kinds of movies like that. And oh, you know what I forgot to do? Gonna break. Poured myself a drink from my parents. So here's to my parents and 57 years, and keep them coming. Prepare something, I let it go to waste. Jeez, I have a second one just to get caught up. So a happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. My third movie, and as you can see, I am just relaxing, laid back tonight. For that movie from South Korea, Yo Gong and Yu Ma Young are in that. And again, nice, good horror flick. It does its job. Next horror flick I have, Bonehill Road, 2017. Eli DeGear and Anna Rojas Plumberg. This ends up being, if you're just looking for a horror flick, this is a horror flick. Some of it's bad, some good, but you're just looking for an old-fashioned kind of horror flick, you know, this will do it. Abusive mom and daughter decide to hit the road and end up getting involved with werewolves and a serial killer. So you get two scenarios, which kind of it's like, yeah, maybe a little over the top, uh, but it does. If you're looking for, it's kind of it has some moments, and then like I say, if you're looking for some gore horror flick, it's that's the kind of movie. Um, Next movie, Immortal Wars, 2017. Jackie Gerhardy and Taylor Kilgore are in this. Um, Basically, mutants that end up getting caught by humans and they have to fight each other. Eric Roberts and Tom Sizemore are in this, but they play small parts. Um, so the other actresses I gave have bigger roles, so that's the reason why I mentioned them first. Um, this is a movie that you kind of wish had a higher budget. This didn't get it got a bad rating, but for the story it has, I think the story helps it a little bit. Special effects again does the job. I don't know. I think it got rated 3.8. I wouldn't give it that. I'd definitely give it a 4 for sure. Um, Again, somewhat of a different movie, I guess. Think of X-Men, but generic version, I guess. So that was that. And then my last streaming movie, decided to watch this, and I'm going to say it's dark slash disturbing. It's supposed to be a dark comedy. And it's The Beaver, 2011, Mel Gibson and Jodie Foster. It's dark. Like I say, it's got some disturbing. Mel Gibson uses a puppet to show his emotion, and in the beginning it's all right, but how it plays out towards the end, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know how you recommend this movie. I will say if you're be in good frame of mind to watch this movie. It's like I say, just something that when it got to a certain scene, I was like, holy crap. Plain and simple. I ain't gonna sugarcoat that. So those are my movies that were streamed, and my last movie DVD, The Departed. Basically, everybody and anybody's in this: Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, Jack Nicholson, Mark Wahlberg. Um, if you're looking for movies quotes, this movie has it. I mean, it just goes. Very good movie. I kind of put it on the side for a while, and I watched it. Enjoyable, pretty crazy. Some of the stuff that goes on. Good cat and mouse, gangster versus uh, law enforcement. It does the job on being pretty crazy. Like I say, the quotes really like wow. So those are my movies. And again, I wasn't going to do the video, but I thought I'd get one in for my parents' wedding anniversary, mom and dad. And thanks again, everybody that watched the video. Take it easy and have a good one. Woo!